I need a thumbnail. We're hopping in the hole for that. Should have taken my Glock off first. Welcome to the fascinating world of traffic signals. Today at this intersection, 5 points, hard to see with all the bushes, but we are getting ready to drill. We're gonna go grab our digger truck. We got to shut down a left turn lane over in this median, and we'll be able to reach it, and then we will begin drilling. And we got to get 36-inch diameter by 15-foot foundation over there for a signal pole. We got 2 of those at this intersection and another one at a different intersection, that sign truss y'all have seen. Unfortunately, we don't have the anchor bolts ready for that yet, so nothing on that one this week, but hopefully getting all 3 of the other signal poles done, foundations done this week. Let's get to it. Then after this, we'll go probably have TW stay and pick up the cones, chain and binders and everything out the dump trailer. We'll go pick up the digger truck, and then that left turn lane, I mean, it's hard to see through the bushes, but I'll show you. And then that's where we want to get set up. We'll pull in with the loop saw trailer, throw cones out to shut it down, move my truck out the way over into that AutoZone parking lot or whatever, and then digger truck will be set up in the median. This truck can get pulled in, I want to say, and be right. Digger truck here and dump trailer here, back and, you know, ass to ass with each other. And then we'll start drilling, picking up, dumping, get 15 foot. And then there ain't really much we can do besides go unload this, and we'll pick up a cage. If you want to move this excavator just to this grass there and leave it sitting over by the cabinet, because we won't need it for now, just leave it there. And then, yeah, inside of here, just pick up the chain binders, put them in that front bin. Let's think on this. So when this truck moves, how much room do I got on the other side? Not a huge amount, but more. I can get further away. Well, I tell you what, we're having a little more difficult of a time than I expected to try to get set up at this foundation. I thought we had more room in the median, but we don't really have any room at all. So, I have to flip around in this truck, get the trailer set up, drop the trailer, then back up the digger truck after we move this truck, get it set up where it is, be able to drill, dump dirt, back and forth, blah, 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 and then get in there. But I need to get flipped around enough to pull in to where they're at. So that being said, I need to take a left because I don't have enough room to get this whole trailer in with what they're at, and then go do a U-turn, get in this lane where the red car is at, and pull straight in. Definitely might have just did a U-turn and ran a red light right in front of a couple cops, but they see we're working at least. They're gonna leave us alone. Get set up in here. See how this goes. Alright, hopefully lined us up pretty well. I'll show y'all what we got to do.
We need this in line with our white line because that's where the back of our truck's got to be, huh?
I'll back up a hair. Well.
Backing up a hair is what I'm saying. That's right.
Well, yeah, I'm with you. I'm just making sure you shouldn't be hitting that wooden pole. I think you're still going to be good. Let me back up a hair. Hey, TW, line me up with it. Boy, I got a mess in this truck. All right, let's get this trailer dropped, get our truck out the way, help get the plywood and get stuff unloaded. Gotta get this bit off with the truck, and then be able to set it up, start drilling. Down some more.
Okay.
Y'all out?
We're gonna go start jackhammering and cut.
Hold that.
Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening.
Cable up. Heck yeah, man. Have a ball. Hold on.
You want to cut that tape off? Get us our clip back?
Not really. I kind of like it when it doesn't have it. You ain't gonna be over it though. You're about to swing that. Go boom right or left. I mean, it's gonna be left.
I got like a good hair I can go.
You can keep on coming with it.
About it, brother. I'm almost on the line.
A little bit more. I got you. I see you over here.
Woo.
You're over it with that one thing, but
I don't like it, brother.
cool. As long as it just stands up or something instead of crazy swinging. I'll send it down low to.
I want to be the guy that smushed somebody to death.
Which part are you talking about? Oh, I'd love to. You ever work 2 Mondays in a row? Fucking let it crush me. Surely what it feels like.
What?
2 Mondays in a row is what it feels like right now. Boom down a hair. Hold that. I keep booming right, but you may have to boom down a little bit once you get further back and away from the truck. I just don't want you getting in the road. I don't know. I know we got cones on a loop saw trailer. Go start snagging some. I want some on this side. Yes, sir. You start booming down some. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. Let's get right back into it. All right, we're gonna pick up this bit and get it put on that auger. Go ahead, cable up. Boom up some more. Cool, cool, cool. I think you're in it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll drop it down in a little bit. Oh, let's go to the third. Hold that.
Money first.
You damn right.
Turn into a Tuesday now.
See here, it come out 65 is right here. Imagine we're trying to get that guy right at the end. A Type 7R that he's gonna have, one that has a right turn arrow. Then picking up this stuff behind us. Whew, that thing's gonna be angled like hell when we do it. But from where we're at, looks like 65 feet's gonna work pretty well. Hold that. Go ahead, start drilling. Our main goal is get this thing as straight as possible going down. It gets a lot easier once you get some of the top dirt out the way. Clearly right now it's kind of bouncing around a little bit, but once he breaks through that top dirt, we ought to be pretty well off on it. Just hopefully don't want to get ran over. Fat chunks of concrete. All about just keeping the bit straight on the truck. He's able to keep it on his side to side, and then out here, able to tell him to 2 in or out and be able to pick it up and kind of straighten it out a little bit when he's 2 in there. Just keep the guy straight. Go ahead, come up. I mean, you definitely hitting something now. Our luck, probably. I don't even think I have my damn probe rod. Hop in there and just dig around a little bit. Is that a pipe or asphalt?
Yeah, I think it's a pipe.
Oh, that ain't good.
Yeah, it's definitely not asphalt.
Nah, watch out real quick. Let me in this damn thing. Damn it. It actually, we definitely scuffed it up, but that's, is that a fire hydrant? Is there a fire hydrant on either side of this? Is there one over there?
Well, yeah, there is one over there. It's probably a water line. Or gas line. We're good.
God damn it.
We damaged it?
Not enough. We just scraped the top, dude. It's cast iron. It may be it may be a gas line. I don't think they're black usually, but I mean, it's been buried for God knows how long.
What's that over there? On the other side of you?
This is just a bottle.
Oh, okay. I thought we hit another one.
Sunrise. What does it say? Buy with confidence, drink with pleasure. Coca-Cola. That'd probably worth some money, a bottle. Maybe. If it's vintage or not. Going to mark this guy, put the depth on it, we'll mark it in the road, and move.
Okay, what are we gonna go mark behind?
Oh, I got some right behind me. That's it.
I'm not done.
Good.
Okay.
Primed her a little bit. All right, you can see that line coming in. Paint the road. But I'd say that was 40 inches. Mark at 40 inches. Go under a trailer, clean up some dirt. Just kind of line it. That's gonna give us the center of that pipe. And we're just gonna have to move to the back side, then give more room to do a pull box. Cute. So look, we're gonna move Holzman and pretty much try to set up on this side of it. The first scoop or two when you get, I want you to just dump back in the hole. You'll go as close down bottom and dump it. Just don't touch the bottom. I'll make sure to guide you and make sure we don't hit that again. It will just inconvenience the whole day if that thing gets busted. Depending on what it is, but it looks like either a gas line or a water line, so. Our luck is sewer line, and we all get in it, so.
Your luck, I'm up here.
Very fair, okay. We're hopefully not gonna have to move the trailer. I don't wanna move the trailer. I think you'll be able to 2-hour reach out, dump, whatever. Still make it happen, maybe. To drill pretty much where my foot's at. We're gonna drill right here, right on the edge of this guy. And, hey, you ain't gotta come all the way up with those, TW. Preferably leave it down a little bit, but just, all right. Up, a little higher. sure he don't hit nobody, hit nothing. He pulls forward. And just have to extend this out some on the cone side. They're still gonna have 10 feet, 9 to 10 feet on this side of our cones. So we can move them over. That outrigger should be good. And we can technically push them over without considering that a lane closure, because we're not actually moving vehicles. They just gotta fit in. So move our cones out a little bit. We're gonna keep a taper, but we can stretch it out a little further. More centered. And we'll center up above this guy here. Ain't much need for a taper. We could have just ran it to close it off there, but at least here we should be protected. Oh! I know you're right. What a dickhead.
Hey, put it on the ground and I'll make something real pretty.
Try to hide it a little bit.
Yeah, I remember doing that. I swear he's been here longer. But no, he's been here more. I was here first.
Y'all would have been probably like the first time you started around the same same amount for the most part.
He worked for me. Go a 4-year break and come back.
I see. You weren't going for 4 years.
I was going from 17 to 20. I was 3 years.
We needed to move the hole back. We moved the truck back. Fortunately, our trailer is going to kind of be in the way. But he is going to start drilling again right past that line and be butted up. Honestly, I guess it gives us more room to stub out our pipes and put a pull box. 2 in! Yeah, all at first about breaking that top layer of dirt and then being able to get straight. Really hoping it ain't gonna blow through on that other wall of the foundation there. Since we're not pouring today, it's urgent we get this thing covered and that we don't have our whole collapse on us, which is unfortunate because it fresh dirt that's been packed and sitting there for decades holds itself a lot better than dirt that you've messed with. So I don't even know where that line would go to or what they had running it. Quick field engineering, what you got to do, man. Move stuff back. Unless we hydro back, there's no way around that. He's got most of a full bit. What he's gonna do is try to swing it over to that other open hole and just put all the dirt inside of that for now. First couple scoops, we're gonna be just dumping back into that hole, and then we'll start loading up that dump trailer again until we can get our depth. And because we had to move the truck, he's gonna have to reach as far as he can, try to dump dirt as far back in the trailer as he can each time, which is only gonna be halfway. So trying to avoid packing up one area of that dump trailer, because when we do, it has a hard time dumping. So what we'll probably end up doing here is making a big mound as far as he can get it, especially once we drop the bit down further. It's gonna be even tougher. And before we leave to actually go dump it, we're gonna use our Mini X, pull the dirt to the back and kind of even it out with the trailer, cover it, then get it sent back to where we can actually unload and dump this trailer. We're getting closer to a reasonable depth, at least. Our bit's getting fully in there. Dirt's looking as good as any dirt can look. Yeah, like it. And by the MUTCD visit, the further it goes back, the further it closes in. And I mean, we could have went back a little bit more, but not much more, because of we won't have 2 foot here, 2 foot there. I think we can go a little bit closer, but I really like trying to keep these about 2 foot from the curbs. get closer and closer, you start getting people hitting the stuff pretty often. So, and our pole is going to be right here. I think that's going to be pretty close to grade. Thank you, sir. What is it? Yeah, we'll get it cleaned up later for the most part.
At least the trench now.
Yeah, we'll have more room now to actually do the box. Go ahead and pick it up, Ben, and dump it. Hey, is this D2? What's it say on the front? Yeah, it seems to have less ass than D1. I think we had to use both, but yeah. And before we get headed out of here, I want to take that excavator and try to scrape a lot of that dirt to the backside, because you're only going to be able to get about here with the bit. Yeah, so about right there. So we're gonna have to scrape it back or it ain't gonna lift. Back in the hole.
Two out of here.
Go on this side real quick and watch. Looking pretty straight. This is a new bit, new Kelly bar. May not have to extend it all the way to the last hole, and maybe still be able to get 15 feet. We're at 6 now. So as he dumps it, probably the next time he puts it in the hole, we're gonna extend that bit up a little bit more. Yep, we're gonna have to bring her up. Ah, boom up! Alright, we have the bit extended, and this is where it gets a little tricky because we got lines above. Something he can pretty much push on. That is going to be, at least the hot's jacketed on that line, the neutral's not. But we can kind of push on it. It's just a hard time now getting out with it and getting over that trailer when it's extended so high. But he'll get on the other side of that line and then be able to boom up and keep working his way over to it. But further now, since we have it further down, we can't reach out as far with it and get really to the back end of that trailer as much as we want to. So we're gonna be cutting close and just piling a lot of dirt on the front side of that trailer. We'll get loaded back up to it and then go get pulled around to the Mini X, scrape it all to the back, and have it ready. We definitely had dirt, so 11 foot or so, actually at 11. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, let them get a little more dirt on it next time, and yeah, we really want to be able to just transport the trailer over real quick and dump it or scrape it back. So we'll see how much, but it's getting less and less on the bright side of there. All that stuff is.
I can always do it first with the show when he just extend out after he gets it over there.
So about, man, it's some work. Think about it. I can put the intersection and stop time or something, run it across one time, and then just tell you when they're all red or something. Have you flip it back on for a second. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I think a lot of it's probably going to start kind of falling out the sides over getting into it. So. Getting there though, 4 more feet. Alright, we got the intersection stopped up. Oh, my guy's gonna walk this excavator across. Once he gets over there, and we'll be good. I'll holler at my other guy to just take it out of stop time and be able to clear up the traffic here. Go ahead! Make sure you close that door and lock it too. Hey, just tip it all the way down. Close it up.
That's fun.
Oh yeah, I agree. There, if you want to get on back on the digger, I'll try to get this like right on the ass of this damn trailer, scrape it back. Well, you can have the bit up and ready to unload here in a second. Yeah, you can probably grab it from there too. And definitely they're gonna be a little close, but they'll live. They probably won't. I think I will. This thing's pretty heavy. Heavier than any fucking Toyota Camry. There is concrete in there. That's unfortunate, kind of getting in the way. That one side will do better than the other, moving dirt. The further I can reach back, the more I can snag, the better. He can dump his dirt and we can keep on trucking. Love it. Positive attitude, guys. Make it happen. That hole we're gonna leave it covered. We're gonna go cover it. We got plywood here. Gonna drive in some stakes, put the plywood down, screw the stakes into the plywood. It shouldn't move. People should be all right with that. And I'll live with it. Like it. Hope y'all are enjoying the video. Inch by inch, man, making it happen. Oh, that's some hard dirt. Looks good. I think it's gonna hold up great, but definitely hard for the truck to pick back up. Yo, shake it, shake it. Bit gets into a bind, it's hard to drill, hard to do anything with it. Yeah, that's all right though. Yeah, that's a good scoop. I like that. Dude, that's some clay. She's gonna hold great, man, as long as we don't hit water. I don't think we're gonna have one issue out of this thing sitting around for a couple days. Hole looks great, and we are just a hair over 15 feet, which is perfect. So there you go. That's a hole for a traffic signal foundation using a digger truck and TW here. We have this guy here, and we are going to be able to then pour concrete in. But for the time being, we are going to lay down a piece of plywood. We got some stakes we're running into the ground. We're going to screw the plywood to the stakes and close up everything real well. And until we get concrete approved, then we can actually pour. So hoping Thursday we'll have concrete approved and we can pour concrete and be ready to have this done. For the time being, it is what it is. Not screws, but some nails to the stakes and plywood. So I got my man TW over here wasting time.
What are you talking about? I had to dig it up.
I mean, you just gotta step back and look at it and tell me what you're doing wrong.
You gotta go through here, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you didn't have to dig out for that. It's in between the blades. It rolls with it. You only have to be, you ain't got to be down on the depth of the blade on the bit, but with the auger itself. No, look, loop it. Come around and you're gonna have one coming out the top. See?
On this side?
Look, bring your hand back. All right, now stick it in the hole right there. Stick it in this hole. No, opposite. Look at me. You see where I'm pointing? Yep, stick it in that hole, go in that direction. Go in that direction, and you'll catch it. Now, choke it, pop it. You know, hey, everything you do at night, and you'll have it on that truck in no time without using a shovel.
Well, I thought I had to go between these two.
I mean, it'll pick it up all the same. So maybe, but even if that is the case, then you gotta move it on the next thing. But it should pick up there just fine.
Good look.
Good. Tighten down. Probably ain't gonna stay like that. It's gonna pick up, but once he gets it over to the truck, it'll just sit back down. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today on drilling out a traffic signal foundation. So y'all make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's upload. If there is one tomorrow, who knows? But should be another one tomorrow at a reasonable hour. Y'all stay tuned, and I hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, thanks for watching.